Well, great morning. This morning I pulled card and asked the universe, what should we be aware of? And what I got was a reading about guess who? Guess who? And his, at the center of it, his bid for the White House also could have to do with his properties, etc. And it's saying, this is the Earth card again, that we should be persistently patient when it comes to this, the practicality of the things going on with him. So going into it, it says we have the seasons, we have spring, autumn, fall, all of the seasons. There is a whole bouquet of things coming, not just one, a multitude of things coming for him when it comes to the second house, which is his physical security, his possessions, his material values, and self-worth. Okay? It's really hitting him in his self-worth, his valuations, his possessions, etc. And the last card is what? The house, the eighth house. The eighth house, that transformation is happening, karma, facing fears and legacies, okay? All of that is going on with him now. So be guarded in what you're seeing and know that this is the dark time for him. So let's see if something comes in. I don't know why it's coming in. My children. Now that's odd. That's never happened before. My children, I know that you have faced the fears and trepidations of this man coming back into power, but I tell you now his power is done. He is on the long slope downwards, and he is facing his own karmic outcomes for his past happenings. This man is in the path of destruction, and so you have nothing to fear on this front, but hold to the light and continue your forward evolution during this time. Focus on something more uplifting than focusing in this maelstrom of drama that's taking place, because this man is like a animal in a trap at this moment and gnawing at his leg and fighting and biting at anything that comes near to him. And this man again is in this moment of karma, and all that he held dear is going to be swept away. It's going to be taken away from him, and he will find that he is not this grand master that he wants to put out that he is. The more that he goes down, the more delusional and the more bombastic will become his claims as to high and powerful that he is, such as what he has said about Lincoln, that he is more, he's being more vilified than Lincoln was. He's facing more difficulties than Lincoln did. He's greater than Lincoln, And so, again, my children, have no fear with this. Continue forward, but focus on light. Focus on something else. This man has his just rewards are coming now. And this is by his own hand, by his own drama, by his own fallacies that he has put into place for so long, that he's gotten away with these things for so long that he thought really nothing could touch him. He thought that he could sit there and manufacture whatever he wanted and continue this lie about how important he is and how brilliant he is, etc., etc., etc. But we see that he has been a fool and continues to be a fool and has a very, very hard lesson to learn at this point in time. And there is nothing out there that can save this man from this downward spiral that he finds himself in now. He is being dragged down to the level where he really should see where he is, that he may fall hard enough and that he has an opportunity to seek light. But he has to fall and fall very, very hard at this point in time. So focus on something uplifting, something joyful, something beneficial, and leave this to the universe to continue to take care of. For his time has come. His time has come. His time has come. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened. My children, this is somebody different coming through, whatever it is. But it's that karma has raised its head for him, and it's his impending doom. Okay? And no matter how guarded he may try to be with all his bombastic things that he wants to say, you know, everything has its time and its season. Okay? And this is his time and his season. Okay? Wow. I just feel you know, just a pain in my heart, you know. The stress, there's a lot of stress. When I turn into him, I just feel him inside, he's shaking like this. And he's just, you know, he's not rational. He doesn't know which way to turn. Everything is coming in on him now. I just feel this pressure and this shaking and, you know, more and more drug-fueled things behind the scenes with him. He's terrified. He's going to continue to lash out at anyone and anything that even hints that there's some impropriety with him. Now, the other day I had somebody that said that I was biased, my hate for Trump. Well, this is something that I want to address. When realization takes place, you have no longer the ability for hate. Absolutely, you can't. You cannot, that goes out the window. You can, not like anything that they're doing, but as the person, you see that they are in a hell realm. Like I said, you see in some way compassion, but you know that this person will face the consequences of his actions, and that he is headed for absolutely a hell realm that he has created himself. Because again, when you leave the form, you have to see everything not only from your own viewpoint, everything you've done in life, but the viewpoint of everyone you've interacted with. And the pain that you have caused these people, you will feel it, you will know it, you will endure it. So this man has a hell realm. He's in a hell realm now, okay? He really, truly is. Because he knows he's a failed person. He knows deep down he's none of the things he wants to claim that he is, okay? And like I said, I've done the thing with his parents on the other side, and they know what he's going to face. And they have great sorrow with that they did not give him a better foundation in life as well. And so, while I really dislike everything he's doing, as far as hate, like I said, when you go through that transformation, hate is no longer, it's not an emotion that is present any longer. It's out the door, it's gone. You couldn't, no matter what it is, that emotion is gone, forever gone. Okay. And you see it from both sides. You see the people he's hurting, and you see that he, is so miserable in his own life. When you have these childhood things, traumas, etc. happen, you either try to rail against it, or you succumb to it. In his case, he continues to rail against it, but he's not looking deeper to see that none of those things were true. Okay? You have to look deeper and see whatever is being fostered upon you, that this came out of your parents or whoever it was, that it puts these insecurities on you and these dramas and traumas on you, that it comes from their own failed life. It really has nothing to do with you as a child, no matter what it is that they want to try to put on you. And, as someone that's gone through a lifetime of abuse, a lot of mental abuse and some physical abuse, that you see, if you stop and you look at it later, and you start to process, you see that it came out of their mental illness. It came out of their failed lives. It came out of their drama. And you just happened to be the target of that drama. But it really had nothing to do with you. So when you know this, when you come through that and you come to this place of understanding and balance, when you see someone acting out like what is happening, that goes into this narcissistic, toxic narcissism and pathology, you know that in their life that they're really not happy. Somebody that has to pay Melania to be arm candy for him, okay, is not a happy individual. It's not done out of love. She doesn't love this man. He pays, she's like a paid escort. He pays her to be an escort with him, to show up with him, etc. Okay? So this is not a happy marriage. This is not a happy thing. Okay? He's not a man that any woman really wants to be with out of love because there's nothing there. It's either women that are greed, they want the money, they want the status, whatever it is. But again, it's not coming out of love. There's no genuine emotion there. And again, that's sad. It's a sad thing. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. Take it for what it is or not, and I'll see you online.